think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
The camera cuts to complete silence. No applause, no laughter. Not even the sound of two cards. It's just Whoopi Goldberg, her eyes darting, her lips trembling, holding tightly to the table as if it were the only thing keeping her steady. This time the pressure isn't coming from a teleprompter.
I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I'm very upset about that people are misunderstood what I was saying.
It's coming straight from the courtroom. She wasn't sitting on The View trading sharp jokes or delivering sarcastic one-liners anymore. This time, Whoopi Goldberg found herself in the middle of a courtroom battle that had everyone in Hollywood paying attention. And the name behind it, Karoline Leavitt, the young conservative known for speaking her mind and shaking things up, had taken the dispute beyond television. Instead of letting the back and forth stay on the air, she brought it into the courtroom. What followed quickly grabbed headlines. What began as another heated daytime TV exchange soon turned into a major legal showdown. Court filings, witness statements, and tense moments replaced the usual studio laughter and applause. The confident attitude that usually filled the set was nowhere to be found. Under the spotlight of the courtroom, Whoopi appeared to be feeling the pressure like never before. And if the claims are true, this wasn't just another celebrity dispute. It was becoming one of the biggest legal stories people were talking about. It all started the way so many The View segments do. A table full of outspoken hosts.
It's not good for anyone, and it's not good for poor folks. It is not good for y'all because you become slave fodder. It's not a good thing. It's not good for women because you are now being told and dictated to, and you can't say anything because they, throw you in a jail or whatever. People got very, very, very angry and still are angry. I mean, I'm getting, all of the mail from folks and the very real anger because people feel very differently.
A guest with strong opinions and a conversation that slowly turned tense. But this time, the guest was Karoline Leavitt, and the pointed remarks started almost immediately. It all started when Joy Behar took the first shot, making a sarcastic remark about Karoline Leavitt's rise in politics and suggesting her appearance had more to do with it than her abilities. Then Whoopi Goldberg jumped in, brushing off her success with another dismissive comment. Sunny host followed, questioning Karoline's accomplishments and offering her own opinion about why she had advanced. The audience responded with applause, laughter, and approving smiles. But Karoline didn't react in the moment. She didn't argue, raise her voice, or walk off the set. Instead, she stayed calm, listened, and let the moment pass. Then, a few days later, everything changed. Legal filings made headlines and turned what looked like another heated TV exchange into something much bigger. The claims included defamation, harm to her reputation, and alleged malicious intent. Suddenly, the spotlight shifted from the studio to the courtroom. What had started as a political clash was now being presented as a legal dispute. This time, the hosts weren't leading the conversation. They were facing one, and there was no commercial break to interrupt it. While many public figures respond to
if you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
Controversy with social media posts or online arguments, Karoline took a different approach. She stayed quiet and focused. Rather than trading insults, she reportedly gathered recordings, clips, and public comments from the broadcast. Every remark, every sarcastic exchange, and every moment she believed was relevant became part of the story she was building. Then came the moment that changed everything. Karoline filed a lawsuit that quickly grabbed national attention. The reported amount, $800 million. It was a figure that immediately sparked headlines and fueled nonstop discussion. The lawsuit didn't focus on just one person. It named Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny along with the American Broadcasting Company. The filing alleged defamation, damage to her reputation, and what it described as a coordinated effort to discredit her because of her political views. Karoline's legal team framed the case as something bigger than a political disagreement. According to their statement, the lawsuit was about accountability and protecting people from being publicly attacked for their beliefs. With that, what started as a heated television controversy was now being presented as a much larger legal and cultural fight. Fast forward to this week. The courtroom was packed, and the atmosphere was tense. Cameras weren't allowed inside, but reports from those in attendance quickly spread. Goldberg arrived wearing oversized sunglasses, her expression serious and difficult to read. She appeared calm at first, but that reportedly changed as the proceedings got underway. According to courtroom accounts, the mood shifted when Karoline Leavitt's legal team began presenting its case. They played a series of video clips from past broadcasts highlighting comments and exchanges involving Karoline. As the footage continued,
they likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the American people.
The courtroom reportedly grew noticeably quieter. The legal team then introduced additional materials, including emails, internal memos, and producer messages that they argued were relevant to the case. Some of those communications were described as discussing how Karoline's appearances could boost ratings and audience engagement. If accurate, those claims added another layer to an already high-profile legal battle. According to reports, Whoopi Goldberg leaned over to her attorney, whispered a few words, then lowered her face into her hands. She stayed there for a moment, and during a break, witnesses claimed she wiped away tears. It was a side of Whoopi the public rarely sees. The trial was only getting started, but the courtroom atmosphere had clearly changed. Across the room, Karoline Leavitt remained calm and composed. With her hands folded and her focus fixed on the proceedings, she showed little emotion.
Whoopi Goldberg, who raised a few eyebrows using the Bible to support the idea of kids getting gender change surgeries. Take a look.
This is a party that says we believe in parents' rights. You're telling me that as a parent, I'm not smart enough to decide if my child and I need to have gender affirming. Our doctors are not involved. What is going? So I can't decide what my kid reads. I can't decide. For my child, what my child says is going on. You're telling me your beliefs, and they keep saying it, and I keep saying, what Bible are you reading? Because God was really clear. Very clear.
The legal team then introduced additional materials, including emails, internal memos, and producer messages that they argued were relevant to the case. Some of those communications were described as discussing how Karoline's appearances could boost ratings and audience engagement. If accurate, those claims added another layer to an already high-profile legal battle. According to reports, Whoopi Goldberg leaned over to her attorney, whispered a few words, then lowered her face into her hands. She stayed there for a moment, and during a break, witnesses claimed she wiped away tears. It was a side of Whoopi the public rarely sees. The trial was only getting started, but the courtroom atmosphere had clearly changed. Across the room, Karoline Leavitt remained calm and composed. With her hands folded and her focus fixed on the proceedings, she showed little emotion. Her legal team then presented what they described as a detailed collection of evidence, including broadcast clips, transcripts, production notes, and other records.
Voters do not agree with these despicable women on The View. They are wildly out of touch with the vast majority of Americans, and frankly, they should seek immediate help.
They argued showed a consistent pattern of negative treatment. The biggest moment came when they introduced what was described as an internal memo that allegedly discussed how Karoline should be handled on air. The document immediately drew attention inside the courtroom. According to those present, Several legal observers appeared surprised, and the room fell noticeably quiet as the proceedings continued. According to the claims presented, this wasn't being described as ordinary commentary, but as a coordinated effort. That distinction became a major focus in the courtroom, where the debate centered on whether the remarks crossed the line from opinion into something more deliberate. When asked about the alleged internal notes, Whoopi Goldberg reportedly said she wasn't involved in every production decision and didn't know how the segment had been put together. Karoline's attorney quickly challenged,